45-degree entry to right downwind 25 Wiscasset. Okay, we're going to enter the pattern in a conventional 45-degree entry.
980 Papa, turning final to runway 30.
We share this frequency with a lot of different airports, so I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. All right, we're approaching the airfield, so we're going to configure with our in-range check, power set 2000, pumps as required, fuel on both 10 degrees flaps. We're below the flap extension speed. And we're going to trim the aircraft for 80 knots. As we enter the downwind. Wiscasset traffic, Skyhawk 1158 Quebec on right downwind 25 Wiscasset. Okay, we're at 80 knots. And about midfield. So we have a right downwind here at Wiscasset for 25, a right-hand pattern because of the fact that there was a nuclear power plant on the south side of the airfield, so they wanted all the traffic to stay on this side after 9/11. Now we're beam the numbers, so mixture rich, power set 1500 RPM, and we retrim for 75 knots. Get the plane closer to where it really wants to get on the ground. These high-wing aircraft, if you carry too much airspeed into the landing, you'll be floating all the way down the strip. They really like to fly slow, closer to their stall speed than cruise, obviously. We're going to turn base. Wiscasset traffic, Skyhawk 1158 Quebec, turning right base 25 Wiscasset. So the 1500 RPM and the first notch of flaps and 75 knots of airspeed should give us about 450 feet per minute of descent rate, which is exactly what we want. And you'll notice that the airplane wants to fly about 75 knots because it's trimmed properly. You never want to be fighting the forces, the control forces of the aircraft. It'll pretty much, I can fly hands-free and nothing changes because the airplane is configured and trimmed properly. Wiscasset traffic, Skyhawk 1158 Quebec, turning final 25 Wiscasset. We're coming up 65 knots, which is right where we want to be on the final. Runway assured, full flaps. And then we flare. Plane ready to settle down on the ground. There we go.
How do we get in touch with you, Dave, at Ocean Point?
Call us at 207-380-1884 or check us out on the web at oceanpointaviation.com. You can get all our contact information there and learn a little bit more about us as well as the events we hold here at Wiscasset Airport.
You have 110 low lead and you have Jet A, right?
That's correct.
What's the landing fee here?
There's no landing fee for general aviation aircraft unless you're a charter operator, in which case there's a modest ramp fee, which is waived when with the purchase of a certain quantity of fuel.